I'm Camilla Knight, and I'm a professor of sports psychology and youth sport, and a member of the team who will be involved in this MSc. I'm going to talk just very briefly around the dissertation module, which, as you might expect, is going to draw on the knowledge and the experiences that you've gained through all of your other modules and the placement opportunities that you have to allow you to conduct an independent piece of research, which is both contributing from a scientific perspective to our research knowledge, but also hopefully addressing a specific research need of the organization with whom you've been placed. So with regards to how this dissertation module is hopefully going to work, the plan is that you will, through your placement opportunities, have a chance to identify some specific research needs or areas of interest for an organization, and subsequently conduct an independent, in-depth piece of research to address the specific questions that are being identified both in the literature and within an applied setting. Throughout the dissertation module, you'll be supported by a supervisor who will meet with you regularly to ensure that you are able to progress and execute this dissertation to the highest of standards. So specifically, what we'll be looking for you to do is to critically review contemporary literature in the area of sports performance science, and particularly within elite sports settings. You'll then be responsible for planning an independent research project, executing that. Obviously, that involves the collection and analysis of data, and then producing a number of different reports and outputs. Now, specifically, we recognize that for individuals to leave this degree, we want them, when individuals leave this degree, we want you to be able to communicate in a number of different methods. So whilst the production of scientific reports and research articles is really important and one of the key elements that you'll be assessed on within this module, we also understand that it's important that you can communicate research and findings in different means. And so part of your assessment for this module will also be an oral presentation and also the production of an infographic, which can be a really useful tool for trying to communicate novel and complex scientific information in more accessible ways. Overall, through this module, we are hoping that you will be able to develop as a researcher, as a critical thinker, that you'll be able to identify appropriate methods for answering scientifically driven applied research questions, and ultimately that you'll be able to produce scientific reports that, as I mentioned before, are beneficial both in advancing our understanding from a research perspective, whilst also filling the gaps and addressing specific performance-driven needs.